Hey guys, before I even talk about this encounter, this is kind of crazy. And the reason I say that is because I'm in Sophia, North Carolina right now, okay? This is where I grew up at when I turned 14 years old, okay? I used to live right down there, okay? Now, the reason this is crazy is because if you go 10 minutes up the road, you'll come to what used to be Hillside Trailer Park, okay? That is where me and my dad had that encounter when I was 10 years old. We first had our Bigfoot encounter when I actually saw this thing with my father, all right? Now, what's weird about that, let's fast forward 30 some years later, and 10 minutes from where that happened, this railroad crossing happens. That is crazy, crazy, all right? Now, like I said, I'm in Sophia, North Carolina right now. And like I said, I'm gonna pan around and show you this, okay? Okay? This is where I'm at. Now, I have walked these railroad tracks when I was younger many, many, many times with another guy by the name of James Boggs, all right? All right, now, I still can't believe that this is where this took place, all right? Anyway, what he told me, him and his wife, okay, it was around 11:15, 11:20 the other night. It was raining. It had slowed down. It wasn't pouring down like it was, but you know it was still raining, all right? They were coming down that road right there, okay, which is basically, if you turn off right there, that's Marlboro Friends Meeting. That's the church right there, okay? They were coming down that road. They turned off right there, right? Right there, that side road, okay? I had to keep a look around, make sure ain't no train coming, but you know, I'm pretty sure I could hear it. But anyway, they were coming down that side road, right? He said he slowed down, coming down that road, and said when he got right about there, okay? Now, this is what he told me. When they got right about there, said they saw something shoot out of the woods right there, okay? It came across that road. Said when he saw it, he said if he'd been going real fast, he said he'd have probably run over the darn thing. But anyway, he said when he come out of the forest right there, it ran across the road. He said he hollered, "Oh my God." He said his wife was looking at her cell phone and she raised up and she screamed. He said, but I'm not gonna say what she said, okay? You know, I try to keep this family, you know, thing so I don't cuss too much on here, but sometimes I slip up. But anyway, I'm not gonna say what she said. But she screamed, said he slammed on his brakes, okay? Said it came across this field right here, which is right across here, right? Said it came across, said it come right up through here, okay? Said it came right across here, right across these railroad tracks, and it went out that way, and I guess it went right down this little ravine right here, and said they saw it go across there and go across that field, all right? Now, like I said, I grew up in this area. I know all about this area, all right? And I asked him, I said, well, I know you said you saw it with the car lights. I said, but how did you see it when it came across here? He said, they stopped. He said, he grabbed his flashlight. He said, he's got I don't know what kind it is. He said, it's a good sized flashlight. It's very, very bright. Okay, that's what he told me. Said he shined his flashlight on it and said they saw it coming across here and said it was moving pretty good. This didn't last, but I don't know, maybe close to a minute if it lasted that long, okay? Said he hit it with the flashlight as it was coming. Said by the time he got the flashlight and hit it, said it was already right up in this area right here, okay? So that's how him and her both saw this thing come up the ravine right here, right? Said it came up, went across, and said they watched it as it went back down, and said that from where they were standing right over there, said they can see it, that once it went down, is it came back up over here. They said that's how they knew it was going across. Said they saw it come up, go across, and it took off right across that field right there. That was a Class A sighting. I don't care who you are. That was a Class A sighting, okay? So what I'm gonna do now is, this is gonna be a 2-part video, okay? I don't know how good you can see, but that grass right there, that whole area is just soaking wet, okay? I didn't know it was gonna be that wet, and I don't have on my my boots that are waterproof. I'm wearing my tennis shoes. As you can see right there, I've got on my tennis shoes, so I wasn't thinking about that. So what I'm gonna do, like I said, it's gonna be a two-part video. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to the house. I'm gonna get my my rain boots, and I'm gonna come back up here, and I'm gonna walk out here through this field, okay? I don't know if I'm gonna do it today or tomorrow, but I'm gonna come back up here. I'm gonna go out there and walk around, and then, well, I'm gonna try to go over there and walk around. So what I'm thinking is, again, that right there, I mean, you got the church right here, okay? Right there is nothing but woods, okay? That goes on back, and like I said, it's been a long time since I've been up in this area, because like I said, I grew up here, okay? A lot of things have changed. But I know that's nothing but woods, and that goes on back into, oh, it's more woods back that way is what I'm trying to say, okay? Now again, that right there hasn't changed at all. That's nothing but a huge field, which goes right back off of that forest right there within woods, and it keeps on going and keeps on going, okay? Now, actually, I'm gonna show you something. If you look right there, you can see where something is, looks like it's bedded down or it's hit right there and it's went across. Now, I don't know if that's where the creature went, because right there is what I'm talking about, right there. I don't know if that's where it hit and it went across. And if it did, I'm just saying, if it did, okay, then try to do this without falling and breaking my neck. Then I'm thinking if it did, which actually, if you can see where I'm seeing, right down there, well, right about there, it looks like something has came through there, okay? Now that makes me wonder, like I said, I mean, 10 minutes up the road is where I grew up at, and that's where we had our encounter when I was 10 years old. And like I said, fast forward 30 some years, this happens right on this railroad crossing. Now I'm just wondering how many times this has actually happened and nobody's actually seen this creature. This is crazy. This is crazy. But anyway, let me go up here on the railroad tracks. Let's walk up this way just a little bit. See if I see anything else. But as you can see, guys, I mean, look, this grass is full of water, you know, with all this rain we've had. So I'm hoping that maybe somewhere out here, I'm hoping that there's a footprint somewhere. But that's a lot of ground to cover right here. I mean, just in this one area right here. That's a lot of ground to cover just to look for a track. And out there too. But we're gonna do it. I know when they first told me about this encounter, they told me about the area, I got to thinking, I thought, well, why does that area sound familiar to me? And then, when the guy showed it to me, it was like, are you serious? I mean, I didn't say anything to him about my encounter when I was 10 years old, but I was like, are you serious? This is where this happened? I mean, I have walked these tracks and walked these tracks. When I was growing up, we walked all the way down to Midway Groceries, all the way up to Williams Hardware. We done it one year when it was nothing but snowing. It had been snowing and snowing for days, and we did it. Got chased by a Doberman Pinscher. But again, this is where it happened. And what's funny is, look right back up here. You know, there's a house right here. You know, now when I was growing up, that little bitty house right there wasn't there. The house over there was, okay? But like I said, I lived here when I was 15. But this is where it happened. Happened right back there. Came across, went up there, went across. And like I said, this is gonna be a two-part video because I'm gonna have to come back up here with my waterproof boots so I can walk out there. Because if I walk there right now with these tennis shoes on, ugh, I'd be ankle deep in water and mud. I ain't doing that today. But again, happened right over there. It came across, they slowed down, he grabbed his flashlight. Yeah, bugs. It came across, like I said, he grabbed his flashlight. It came right up through here, went right across these railroad tracks, went out through there, and shot right across that field right there, okay? This is interesting, it really is. It makes me always want to come back up here and sit over there in the graveyard one night and just watch with the flare. But again, this is where it happened. This is where we're at. Took place right over there. I did not know it was going to be that wet down there. Man. I would have came up here yesterday, but with all that darn rain. So again, right in here, right in this area right here, you know, this is where it took place. And like I said, I don't know how good you can see it, but looks like something right there, because that's completely mashed in. It don't look like nothing's been laying there. It looks like something has basically hit it with its feet and pushed it down. So I'm thinking maybe that's where it happened right there, okay? So right there, went across the field, okay? And this road right here, I mean, this is a heavily traveled road. This is crazy. This is crazy. But anyway, this is where it happened. That was the encounter. Like I said, you know, like I said before, and I'll say it again, I know my videos aren't exciting. There's nothing fantastic about this, you know. As you can see, there's no camera crew with me. This is just me by myself. But this is where it happened, guys, right here. Man, I'm really hoping to God I can find a track down there somewhere. Over there or over there one. God, that's a lot of water. I mean, that's a lot of water out there. I don't know how good you can see it. That's a lot of water. But anyway, I appreciate you guys watching my video. Excuse me, bug. Appreciate you guys watching my videos, and appreciate all my followers. I still can't believe this is where it happened. 10 minutes from where my dad and myself had an encounter when I was 10 years old. And 30 some years later, here I am again, standing 10 minutes from where I lived and standing exactly a quarter mile from where I grew up at after we moved down here. And we have a Bigfoot sighting crossing the railroad tracks. Oh my God. And again, I'm in Sophia, North Carolina. This is where I'm at. I'm not in Uwharrie. Well, guys, like I said, it's gonna be a part 2 to this one. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this, and I'll be back later and we'll do the second one. Thanks, guys.